address a big topic today, one that affects a lot of us: weight loss. I've had my own journey and transformation, and I want to share some of that with you. Over the past decade, I've lost a total of 70 pounds from my highest to my lowest, going from over 250 pounds down to my lowest at around 180. But honestly, that's not where I am today, and I'm not really where I want to be today. That's life. There are times where we are meeting and exceeding our goals. There's times of setback and challenge. It's time now to get renewed and refocused and get back on the wagon. But first, let's take a look at where I've come from and what I have accomplished. Growing up, I knew nothing about nutrition and health and fitness. And in fact, I weighed more in middle school at 11 and 12 years old than I do right now. I was over 200 pounds by the time I was in 6th and 7th grade. The year was 2012 when I finally started realizing that I had to do something different. I weighed more than 250 pounds and I decided to make a change. And after several failed dieting attempts, I found what worked for me. I started writing down what I ate in a physical journal with pencil and paper. And it wasn't another year before I found MyFitnessPal, which is the app that I use now. I have used ever since 2013 for tracking my food. I log everything I eat, everything I drink, everything I consume. I put it into MyFitnessPal. I also have that linked up to my Garmin fitness watch, and it will sync all of my workouts so that it automatically starts deducting the calories that I burn. And from that, you get a great picture of what you're putting in and burning. Once you have that information, you can act on it. And that's when the change begins. It was another 3 years before I hit my first big goal. In 2016 was the first time that I first weighed less than 200 pounds. And man, that was a momentous day. It was huge. It was so empowering and such an incredible moment of celebration. Through the course of this fitness journey, I fell in love with trail running, and then I found the world of ultramarathons, and that just helped propel me and gave me goals and things to strive for and challenges to overcome beyond a number on the scale. But life has a tendency to throw us curveballs. And just earlier this year, my family experienced a great loss. And in January, my stepfather, the man who taught me everything I know about health and nutrition and fitness, passed away. I am an emotional eater. I also gave myself the freedom not to worry about the scale or about the food journal for some time, and I set all that aside and focused on healing and grieving. But it was just a couple weeks ago when we returned from family vacation. I stepped back on the scale for the first time in a while, and I saw that the first number was again a 2. And it was almost as defeating as it was momentous the first time. So we have renewed our focus and we have started the food journal back. I'm still running, and I think that's important to note. I never stopped running. The fact that I gained about 15 pounds in the first half of this year is worth noting because I was still running 5 to 6 days a week, every week. I was even competing in ultramarathons twice so far this year, training for those and doing well, PR'd in the 100K that I ran, but I still gained weight. So that goes to show that running alone will not solve every problem, as much as we like to think so. It takes just as much work in the kitchen as it does in the gym or on the trails. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep running, and we're going to focus on nutrition and get back to eating well and less. Portion control is a major issue of mine. So we'll do these things that we've been doing for nearly a decade now. I now have the tools and the resources I need, the knowledge to do better. And I know that I will use that to reach my next goals and beyond. I hope you'll join me. Thanks for watching. I intentionally kept this short and to the point. I hope you enjoyed the slideshow of my progress and fitness journey. But if you have specific questions, I could talk about the subject all day. So please leave those in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks so much.